Good morning everyone. I hope everyone is fine at home. Today we are going to learn chapter number 1, integers.
What are integers? An integer is a whole number that can be positive and negative. For example, 21, 4, 0 and minus 2048 are integers while 9.75 and root 2 are not. Integers are set of numbers that include 0, all natural numbers and their negative. Integers are represented on number line as shown below. 0 is neither a negative or a positive integer. Positive integers are represented on the right hand side, negative integers are represented on left hand side. In class 6, you have already learned addition and subtraction of integers. So now we will continue with multiplication of integers. To multiply two integers, number 1, decide the sign of the product. Number 2, multiply their absolute value. Absolute value is the non-negative value of x without regard to its sign. For example, the absolute value of 3 is 3 and the absolute value of minus 3 is also 3. For example, 6 into 4 equals to 24. 6 and 4 both are positive numbers, so their product is also positive. Minus 20 into 2 equals to minus 40. One number is negative, the other number is positive. So the product is negative. Properties of multiplication of integer. The first property is closure property. Closure property states that if a and b are integers, then their product is also an integer. Example, 16 and minus 5 both are integers and their product minus 80 is also an integer. Commutative property. Commutative property of multiplication states that the order in which you multiply the numbers does not matter. Associative property. According to associative property, the product of three numbers remains the same regardless of how the numbers are grouped. Example, 5 into 4 into 2. First you multiply 5 into 4, 20, and then you multiply it by 2, you will get 40. Or you first multiply 4 and 2 and then you multiply 8 with 5, again you will get 40. Multiplication by 0. The product of 0 and any number is 0. Multiplicative identity. Multiplying 1 and any number does not change the value of the number. Therefore, the multiplicative identity of multiplication is 1. Distributive property. Distributive property states that multiplying a sum by a number gives the same result as multiplying each addend by the number and then adding the products together. Example, 4 into 2 plus 5 equals to 4 into 2 plus 4 into 3. Multiplicative inverse. The other name for multiplicative inverse is reciprocal. For example, the reciprocal of 5 is 1 upon 5. Reciprocal of 2 by 3 is 3 by 2. Now, let us solve exercise questions for better understanding. Find the product of the following numbers. But before we multiply, let us see. If you will multiply two numbers of same sign, then the product is positive. If you will multiply the numbers of different sign, then the product is negative. See the example. 6 and 7. 6 is positive, 7 is negative. Therefore, the product is negative. And 6 multiplied by 7 is 42. So your final answer is minus 42. See the C part, minus 17 into minus 6. Both the numbers are negative, therefore the sign of the product is positive. And 17 6 are 272. Therefore the final answer is plus 272. Now you have few questions to solve by yourself. Complete the following multiplication table. 2 multiplied by minus 4. Minus 2 multiplied by minus 4 will give you plus 8. Minus 2 multiplied by minus 5 gives you plus 10. Minus 2 into 5 will give you minus 10. Minus 2 into 2 minus 4. Minus 2 into minus 2 plus 4. Minus 2 into 0 0. Minus 2 into minus 1 plus 2. Then minus 2 into minus 4 will give you plus 8. Minus 3 into minus 4 will give you plus 12. 2 into minus 4 minus 8. Minus 1 into minus 4 plus 4. 0 into minus 4 0. See the pattern and complete the rest of the table by yourself. State whether the following statements are true or not. Minus 2 into minus 3 is less than 5. Now this statement has two parts, left hand side and right hand side. Here the integers are of same sign in the left hand side. So minus 2 into minus 3 will give you plus 6. Right hand side is 5, but 6 is not less than 5. Therefore the statement is false. Fill in the blanks. A part is the commutative property. So therefore in place of blank will come minus 3. B part states multiplicative identity. So in the blank there will be 1. C part multiplication by 0. So the final product will be 0. Minus 1 into 9 will give you minus 9. E part shows associative property. So therefore in the blank there will be minus 5. Again the F part is the commutative property. So in the blank there will be minus 5. When you multiply positive and negative integers, pay attention to how many total negative integers are there to determine the sign. If the total number of negative integers are odd, then the final product will have the sign negative. If the total number of negative integers is even, then the final product will have a positive sign. Now see the question. 15 negative integers and 7 positive integers. 15 negative integers will give final product negative. Now in question number 8, you have to verify associative property. First let us take left hand side. Minus 3 into bracket 7 into minus 9. If you will first remove the bracket, you will get minus 3 into minus 63. Then both the signs are same. Therefore the product will be positive and the answer will be 189. Now right hand side, minus 3 into 7. You will get minus 21. Minus 21 into minus 9, you will get 189. To divide the integers, follow the following rules. Number 1. When you divide two integers with same sign, the result is always positive. When you divide two integers with different sign, the result is always negative. Properties of division of integers. The first property. If A and B are two integers, then it's not compulsory that A divided by B is also an integer. See the example. Minus 5 divided by plus 2 is a fractional number. If a is not negative number, then that is a is not equals to 0, then a divided by a is always equals to 1. Example, minus 3 divided by minus 3 equals to 1. Plus 9 divided by plus 9 equals to 1. For any non-zero integer, 0 divided by a is 0, but a divided by 0 is not defined. See the example. 0 divided by 12 is 0, but 15 divided by 0 is not defined. Commutative property and associative property does not hold for division of integers. You can see the examples given in point number 4 and point number 5.
Find the quotient of the following. But before we start the questions, let us look at the table given on the right hand side. When you divide two numbers of same sign, then the quotient is positive. When you divide two numbers of different sign, then the quotient is negative. See the questions. 12 divided by minus 3. 12 by 3 you will get 4. One is positive, another is negative. So therefore the answer will be minus 4. See the C part. Minus 36 divided by minus 9. 36 divided by 9 you will get 4. Now since both the numbers are of same sign, therefore the answer is positive. Do these two questions by yourself. Fill in the blanks. Minus 37 divided by minus 1. 37 divided by 1 you will get 37, and since one is positive, another is negative, so answer will be minus 37. 49 divided by 7 you will get 7, and here is minus sign, so the blank will be minus 7. Minus 49 divided by 49 you will get minus 1. Now which of the following statements are true? The first one, 0 divided by any number will give you 0. The statement is true. Minus 13 divided by 0. We have learned division by 0 is not defined. Therefore, the statement is false. C and D are left for you to solve. Now, simplification of expressions. See the example number 1. To solve it, we will start using BODMAS rule. First, we will solve the innermost bracket. Solving the innermost bracket, we will get 37 minus, everything will be as it is. In place of 19 minus 7, we will write 12. Then we will solve the braces. We will get 37 minus square bracket 5 plus 16 bracket close. Now in the next step, we will solve the square bracket. We will get 37 minus 21, and then finally we will get 16. Now see example number 2. Here the numbers are given in absolute form. So we have learned absolute value is the non-negative value. So absolute value of 16 will be minus 16 will be 16. Absolute value of minus 24 will be 24. So we will get modulus 16 plus 18 divided by modulus of 41 minus 24. In the next step, we will get 16 plus 18 equals to 34 divided by 41 minus 24, you will get 17. 34 divided by 17, you will get 2. The next question, evaluate. First, we will solve the bracket. So you will get minus 16 divided by minus 13 plus minus 3, you will get minus 16. Then minus 16 divided by minus 16, you will get 1. 1 upon 1, you will get 1. The first elevator in a mine takes Mihir down 200 meter. The next elevator takes him down another 100 meter. How far he is below the ground? Now we will represent the distance moved up with positive and the distance moved down by negative. Distance moved by first elevator will be minus 200 meter because it is moving down, so therefore negative sign. Similarly, Distance moved by next elevator will be minus 100 meter. Total distance traveled will be addition, that is minus 200 plus minus 100, you will get minus 300 meter. On a winter night, the temperature dropped from 2 degrees Celsius to minus 3 degrees Celsius. What was the change in the temperature? Initial temperature is plus 2 degrees Celsius. Final temperature is minus 3 degree Celsius. Change in temperature will be final temperature minus initial temperature. That is minus 3 degrees Celsius minus plus 2 degree Celsius. You will get minus 3 minus 2, that is minus 5 degree Celsius. A plane is flying at a height of 5,000 meter above the sea level. At a particular point, it is exactly above a submarine floating 1,200 meter below the sea level. Find the vertical distance between them. Now, in this question, we will represent the distance above the sea level by positive integer and the distance below the sea level by negative integer. Since the plane is above the sea level, so the distance between plane and sea level will be plus 5,000 meter. And the submarine is below the sea level, so the distance will be minus 1200 meter. Now the distance between plane and submarine will be difference of these two distances. That is 5,000 minus 1200 meter. So you will get 5,000 minus and minus will be plus 1200 meter, that is 6200 meter. 5 friends drove to Taj Mahal for a picnic. Each of them contributed 1,000 towards expenses. The total cost of the trip was 4,550. Did each of them get some money back or did each pay more? Now, total number of friends is 5. Contribution by each of them is 1,000. So total contribution will be 1,000 multiplied by 5, that is 5,000. Now cost of the trip is given 4,550. Extra money paid by all will be 5,000 minus cost of the trip, that is rupees 450. Money received by each of them will be extra money divided by number of friends, that is 450 divided by 5, you will get 50. After taking off Chennai airport, an aeroplane rose 800 meter per minute for 9 minutes. Later on, during the flight, the plane descended 750 meter a minute for 4 minutes. What is the altitude then? Now let the distance moved up be represented by positive number and the distance moved down be represented by negative integer. Distance covered when the plane rose up 800 meter per minute for 9 minutes will be 800 into 9, that is 7200 meter. Distance covered by aeroplane when it descended 750 meter per minute for 4 minutes, it will be minus 750 into 4, that is minus 3000 meter. This formula came from distance equals to speed into time. Speed is 800 meter per minute, time is 9. So 800 into 9. Similarly here, minus sign came because it is descending down. So minus 750 into 4, that is minus 3000 meter. Altitude from the ground will be addition of these two distances. 7200 plus minus 3000. You get 7200 minus 3000, that is 4200 meter. An elevator descends into a mine shaft at a rate of 6 meter per minute. If the descent starts from 10 meter above the ground level, how long will it take to reach minus 350 meter? The distance traveled by the elevator will be 10 minus 350 meter because it started from 10 meter above the ground and reached the level of minus 350 meter. So 10 minus 350 meter. So we'll get 10 plus 350 meter, that is 360 meter. Now speed is 6 meter per minute. Time is given by distance upon speed, that is 360 divided by 6. You will get 60 minutes. That is equals to 1 hour. With this, we conclude our chapter number 1, integers. I hope you will practice well and solve all the questions which are given on the worksheet. Thank you.